Ladies and gentlemen, people of the world, what's up, baby? It's your boy T-Mess, and we are back with another fantasy draft. You guys have been requesting this. Man, did the last one go off. We are up to 700 views on that video. I appreciate your support. If you're new, go ahead and drop a subscribe, drop a like for this video, and any comments you have for this draft. Now, what I'm going to be giving you is tips for this draft if you have a mid pick in the draft. I think that's one of the hardest ones to really go for in a fantasy draft with a team. So we're going to be doing the Detroit Lions. Try to get a middle pick somewhere between 14 to the 20s. If you have a mid pick, it's very hard to get a fantastic team, but I think I can give you all the best tips for Madden to be able to do that. So let's go ahead and pick Detroit. Starting point, fantasy draft. Now, I'm not going to be doing a league because I already have a franchise league already set up. If you want to see that, it'll be at the end of the video. You can click on that link. There's a whole playlist and everything. We are undefeated over there and actually just played Patrick Mahomes on all Madden. So if you want to see that, go ahead and link it up. So we ended up with pick 23. Now that's kind of a little bit later, but it's still midi. We're going to keep it paused because I want to give you guys tips. First things first, we are not drafting a quarterback first. Never do that. Also, in a real-life fantasy draft, if you're doing real-life football, never do that. This position is stacked. Now, we will need to draft him at some point, draft a quarterback at some point. Depending on how you like to play, are you a pocket passer? Most people like to scramble out of the pocket. So, we would go with someone like Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson, Cam Newton, Baker Mayfield. Like, look at all these people. Dak Prescott can move. Derek Carr's got a little bit of speed. Mariota's sleeper. Garoppolo, he's all right. Lamar Jackson, amazing sleeper. Jameis Winston, he can move out of the pocket. Break sack 91. So, we're going to go ahead and leave quarterback alone. Also, running back, stack position. We do not want to go for them. I'm sorry. They look amazing. I understand. But you can fall back on that. Now, wide receivers, they start to go a little bit early. But what we do need to focus on is defense. Defense means everything, especially if you're playing a hard difficulty on Madden. Also, if you're playing like a regular player on Madden, you're playing a user player, defense means everything. In my opinion, defensive line isn't as important as linebackers and secondary. So, what do we have? Look at this. Corners, they're starting to disappear. Who do you not see on here? I don't see Xavier Rhodes on here. I don't see Xavier Rhodes on here. There's a lot of people I don't see on here. It's unfortunate because in this Madden, you can't see who was picked, which is stupid. Strong safety. So, middle linebacker, Bobby Wagner's there. Solid choice. Deion Jones, solid choice. We want to go somewhere in the secondary to the linebackers. Now, depending on how you play your game, I like to play coverage linebackers. So, who I would get would someone be who's not blitzing. So, Bobby Wagner would be a great, he's overall 99. So, he's going to be amazing no matter where you put him at. Deion Jones would be awesome too, but you gotta think that we have a mid pick. So with the mid pick, you're not gonna be able to turn around and get somebody else. So whoever this person is gonna be is gonna have to lock it down for your defense. Gonna have to lock it down, and a lockdown will be Bobby Wagner. My choice right here, number 1 pick, 99 overall. Middle linebacker, Bobby Wagner, and he fits the scheme of the Detroit Lions. Let's go ahead and look at his stats real quick. Superstar X Factor. Come on, man. How do you let that down? Like, 99 tackle, 92 block shake, 98 hit power, 99 pursuit. He's a game changer. 99 play rate, 99 aware. Like, look at this. Zone coverage, 86. This is the kind of boy that I'm talking about. Man coverage is even a 75 if you want to put him on a man coverage for a running back. Like, this guy is unstoppable, dude. So I think I'm going to go Bobby Wagner, 99 overall. Let's do it. Now, when it says you reach and all that shit, do not listen to that. Do not listen to that. So, we got pick 10 in the next. Look at that. Julio's still there. Wide receivers are still here. Von Miller is still there. Not the kind that we want. Not the kind of guy that we want. But, wide receivers. See? Tyreek Hill. Amazing pick. Adam Thielen. Amazing pick. Any of these guys in the top right here, except for Amari Cooper, I'm good on him. Because I'm an Eagles fan. We don't get a tight end yet. We can wait on tight end. We wait on offensive line. So, look at this. Secondaries. So, who is going right now? A couple wide receivers left, I think. A couple running backs left. Saquon. And I see most QBs here. Game changers aren't. Like, Baker Mayfield is not here. Any young guys are going to change your team, they're not going to be there. Deshaun Watson, where are you at? Yeah, see, like, young guys who are a franchise player, they're going to go quickly. But there's so much depth here that immediately you could do that, and then you got to think of drafts within the next few years. So, we're going to continue to go defensive. Outside linebackers is not as important as a middle linebacker. So, what we're going to go is cornerback. Now, for cornerback, I think that Patrick Peterson is a great corner. Now, if you're looking for longevity, obviously he's older. Casey Hayward, great corner. Desmond Trufant. All these guys are great. Jalen Ramsey is not there. He went early. Basically because all the 99s are going to go no matter what. The only reason I don't like Richard Sherman, first off, he's 31 years old. Second, his speed. His speed is not there for a corner. 89 excel, 88 speed. If you got a fast receiver, he's getting torched no matter what. I picked him in previous Maddens. He gets torched. Now, he has the X factor, okay? We're not gonna overlook that. Patrick Peterson, 29, 2 years earlier. Star, develops at a fast normal rate, but he's already a 92. And his speed, both 92 on the Excel and speed. Man coverage 94, zone 91. Play right 91, press 94, 81 catching. We're talking about, this is a game changer. Aggressive play ball tendency. This guy is going to go for the ball. Okay? Now we're talking about Casey Hayward. The speed, not there. But the Excel is almost there. I mean, it's right there. 92, man coverage. 90, zone coverage. That's good, man. Press 90, play rec is decent. Catching is lower than Pat's. But, like, these guys, it's all personal preference right here. It's all personal preference right here. But for me, coverage is a little bit lower for Desmond Trufant. For me, it's going to be these two guys on the top. And the reason I wouldn't pick the X Factor Richard Sherman is just because his speed isn't where I want it to be. Speed is a makeup. It makes up for errors. It makes up for the CPU doing errors. It makes up for getting burnt and torched. So, the corner that I'll go with is Patrick Peterson. You reached. Well, reach for these nuts. Alright, so we need to get some sort of offensive playmaker here. Okay, because we have nobody on offense. Now you see that Julio is gone. Big playmakers are gone. AJ Green, still here. X Factor, 31 years old. Don't care about that. The reason I don't care about that is because later in drafts and everything like that, people like wide receivers, quarterbacks, running backs, all stacked in a draft no matter what. Spectacular catch is 97, but we need somebody. We need somebody here, okay? If not, we're going to stoop low to the 80s, all right? Brandon Cooks, look at the selections after this. You're dropping like 5 overall points. Delaney Walker's still there. Running backs, I'm not too worried about running backs. I'm a pass-heavy Madden player, but if you wanted to get a running back, Christian McCaffrey is still there. Kareem Hunt's still there. You got a lot of selection here. I'm not too worried about that. Quarterback, look at this, man. Look at all the selection. Look at the selection, bro. We might have to, next pick, we might have to draft a quarterback just because I don't want no 75 overall quarterback. Like, I wouldn't prefer that. I'd rather have a guy who can get something done and also be able to have some potential to get later. But we need an offensive playmaker. AJ Green, solid guy. X Factor, okay, earns superstar and zone abilities. Like 90 catching, 90 speed, 91 short. Like he can run and catch spectacular passes and catch in traffic. So we're talking about a game changer for your offense here. And that's where I'm going. So superstar X Factor, boom.
The Lions are now on the
AJ Green, welcome to the squad. Now we got to draft a quarterback because they are moving heavy. Okay? They are. Cam Newton, boy, I love you. You got a superstar X Factor. I love your character. Can't throw the ball deep. I don't care what it says here. In Madden, he's never been able to throw the ball deep. Overthrows all the time. Throws picks. Breaks tackles, though. Throws on the run. If you want to scramble with a quarterback, his toughness is a 99, dog. His speed is 85, 88 excel. That's high for a quarterback. We're talking like a guy that can move, man. And he's got the X Factor. Now, this is lower, all right? I don't even want to consider that. Ben Roethlisberger, X Factor guy, throw in the pocket, okay? He's got better accuracy than Cam Newton does, and he can also throw on the run. Now we're looking at speed here. His speed is not quite where Cam's is. Now, Cam is looking like we're going to pick him just because he has the X-Star factor and he can move out of the pocket. So Cam to AJ Green, superstars to superstar, is going to be our route. Now we go back to focus on the defense.
The Lions are now on the
Watch this. Watch how many people about to be gone. Corner, do we want to lock down? Aqib Talib. Look, Richard Sherman gone, all those people gone. Look at these linebackers, bro. Look at these linebackers, dude. 80s. All 80s. Ryan Kerrigan, Cameron Wake. Now, look at this. In my opinion, you can go a couple of different ways here. I need some water, bro. You can go a couple different ways here. You can draft a safety. Drafting a safety would solidify your secondary. Now, a secondary in Madden, hands down, one of the most important. I think the most important position in Madden is a corner. Now, in my opinion, I would probably get Aqib Talib. But as we look at other people, Devin McCourty, 32 years old. If you're looking for longevity, I wouldn't go there. Eric Weddle. You know, you got some other players down here. Not too bad. I'm not too worried about that as long as you can play some zone coverage as a safety. I'm not worried about it. Malcolm Jenkins, I love you, boy. I'm a Philly fan. Adrian Amos, game changer. We're talking about some great guys here. But linebackers are coming up short. Look at this. Coming up real short. Cameron Wake. Okay. Star development. Now, what did I say from the jump? We like linebackers that can do coverage. So, right outside, Demario Davis, Sean Lee, Dante Hightower. We're probably going to go with the most important position here. And that would be, for me, a corner. To lock it down, lock down all the receivers, and then we would go towards the inside to solidify. Now you got, these guys are 30 years old. All of them, all the top 3 are 30 years old. Top 4 are 30 years old. Aqib Talib, star development rate. He's obviously the best one overall wise. 87 speed, 91 excel, 91 man, zone coverage is 90, 87. Play rec 87. Now if we're talking about someone who's covering the second receiver on a squad, this is a good pick right here. This is a great pick. Now, if we're talking about what we need, look, wide receivers haven't even moved at all. I'm not too worried about that. We're talking about what we need based on how they're going to draft the rest. I'm telling you, they're going to start drafting defensive players. These safeties are going to disappear. I'm telling you right now, these safeties are going to disappear and they're going to be gone. And we're going to focus on our secondary. So, corner is where we're going, and I'm picking up Aqib Talib. He's 33, so what? Star develops at a star rate, can cover anything that I need him to cover. His speed lacks, but he's old. We like aggressive play, ball tendency, and we already have our X factor. So, bang, Aqib Talib, welcome to the squad, bro.
The Lions are now on the clock.
So, here we go. We're going to go back. Let's see. Right outside linebackers are still there. They're going to start to disappear. Corners, still there. Safeties. Okay, see, our safeties are going. Oh, Malcolm Jenkins. Dog, you are old, bro. You're old, 31. That hasn't stopped us from drafting everybody else, though. 26 years old, okay? Adrian Amos. Star development rate. His tackle is low, but his speed is high. 92 excel, 93 speed, 89 zone, 80 man coverage, 85. 80 man coverage for a safety is good on a blitz. 89 pursuit is good at stopping the run. 85 hit power, aggressive ball tendency. His archetype is zone. He's run support. We like that. We like a zone coverage. Malcolm Jenkins is a monster. His speed, not there. Look at his speed. Look at his speed. Not what we want it to be. Especially for a safety, you're the last resort, man. Tyrann Mathieu. 92 excel, 90 speed, 83 zone. 85 man. Wow, that's good. The only reason I don't like Tyrann Mathieu is because of his height on a jump ball. He's 5'9". So Adrian Amos is going to be the person we pick. And we're focusing on secondary here. It says good pick. Wow.
The Lions are now on the clock.
So we're focusing on secondary here. We already have our connection on offense. I'm telling you, this offensive line doesn't go anywhere. Defensive line is not a big priority in my opinion, it's not in this Madden. These linebackers are still staying, I think, just because they're older. But we need a free safety, and they are drafting these free safeties. So, Jesse Bates the third, 22 years old, zone coverage. Okay. 90 excel, 89 speed. That's okay. Zone coverage at 82, man coverage 76. Hit power is not there. Tackle's not there. He's definitely not a run support, but he will not get beat over the top. He will not get beat over the top. Star development. His speed is not as good. His zone is not as good. Obviously, as we go down, his speed is a little bit... 68 zone? No. Not even considering you, bro. Sorry about that. Star development rate, 71. So, it's looking like we're going to go with Jesse Bates. Eric Weddle is old as fuck. 34 years old. And he's slow. 85 speed. So, we're going to go with Jesse Bates here. Star development rate, 22 years old, out of Wake Forest. And then we're going to focus on our linebackers. And then we beef our offense.
The Lions are now on the clock.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, baby. Come on. Right outside. We like to pick right outside more. Demario Davis is old. Star development rate, 30 years old. Hit power, 86. 86 speed, 89 excel. That's good. What's your zone, buddy? What's your zone? What's your zone coverage? 71. 84 tackle, 88 pursuit, 90 play rec. He is decent. He is actually really good. Run stopper pass coverage. 33 years old. Normal development rate. We don't like that. 71 coverage. Nah, you're not as good as homeboy. You're not as good as Demario Davis. Dante Hightower, 29 star. 92 tackle, 90 hit power, 82 speed, 87 excel. Whoa. Play rec is 3 less. Zone coverage is 62. Demario Davis, welcome to the squad, baby. Now we're going to go left outside linebacker, and then we're going offense heavy. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom, boom. Kerrigan, I know he's a rushing. Wow, superstar. Superstar development rate. Why has nobody picked him? He's 31. 85 tackle, 87 hit power, 80 speed, 86 excel. Zone coverage is freaking trash. Trash, buddy. You are trash. Pass coverage. Wow, these dudes are garbage, man. 26 star, pass coverage 71. What's your zone? 57. As we go down, we want to kind of stay away from these guys. 64 zone. I'm going to pick Kerrigan. The reason I'm picking Kerrigan is because I'd rather have a playmaker than someone who's shit at everything else besides pass coverage. So I'm going to go superstar development rate, Ryan Kerrigan. Welcome to the squad. Now, defense is done. The only thing that we don't have for defense is a slot corner, and that matters a lot. So, we need another wide receiver. Wow, look at all these guys. Stacked at this position. Albert Wilson's a good pick. John Brown, we have our times. But, he's still a good pick. Demaryius Thomas, great pick. Michael Crabtree, Taylor Gabriel, don't sleep on that boy. He's fast as hell. Deshaun, like, we're good here. Tight end. Wow, still got some depth. We got depth. Look at this. This is why I didn't pick offense. Running back. Wow, look at these, man. Look at these, man. Okay. Should we draft a third corner? Or should we kind of stay away from that? We're going to stay away from that for right now. And see what we got on the offensive line. Offensive line, very important. Sometimes I neglect it. Very important, though. Let's see that right tackle position? Very, very important. People draft them immediately. 91, 94, and there's depth here. Keep looking. Keep looking. The left guard is going a little bit. Left tackle. There's not... See, okay. 90 overall, 87. Then it drops to 82 and then drops to 77. So where do you think we're going to go? Yeah, obviously we're going to go with Joe Staley or Jason Peters. Jason Peters has a terrible injury rating. Like a terrible injury history. So Joe Staley, superstar development rate, power 90, run block 94, pass block 89, run block 95. Look at this guy. This guy is insane. Game changer. Look at how the overalls drop down. Right tackle, 86, 83, 80. Look at that, 77. What do you think we should do here? What do you think? Like, these are some times where it's tough to kind of see what you would need. Because let's say Joe Staley drops off and we have to get Jason Peters. That's an 87. Let's say DeMar Dotson drops off. That's an 83. So DeMar Dotson is going to be my pick here. Star development rate. I'm sorry about Joe Staley. If he's still there, we will draft him. If he's not, then I guess we got to go with someone else.
The Lions are now on the clock.
Let's see who we got here. So, see? Joe Staley, gone. Now we drop down to Jason Peters. Obviously, that's going to be my next selection. Okay, star rate. I don't care if he's 37 years old. We need to protect our damn quarterback. Draft him. Okay, that solidifies our tackles.
The Lions are now on the clock.
And now that we don't have to worry about that, we have hella guards we can pick from. Right guard, Yonda, Brooks, 89, Shaq, 88, 87. So you got to think about these things. 89, 85, 83. See, this is a little bit worse. Left guard, 88, 86, 84, 84. There's a lot more 80s than the center, so we're going to go center here and go ahead with Alex Mack. Superstar, 33. I don't care about the age of an offensive line because they come and go, man. Big motherfuckers come and go.
The Lions are now on the clock.
So we're back. We're going to continue drafting our whole entire offensive line. We got 80s here. Right guard, 91, 80, 80. Okay? We're going to go left guard here. Go ahead with Joel. We're just going with the best ones. Going with the best ones. We want the best offensive line we can get. It looks like they're drafting tight ends. I'm not too worried. I got some sleeper tight ends for y'all. Right guard, we're going to have Marshall Yonda. Boom. Now our offensive line looks crazy. Okay? Crazy.
Are now on the clock.
And for our quarterback and wide receiver hookup, it's looking real good. All right, wide receivers, they're starting to go. So, what we like to look at here is release, speed, and obviously catching. Why do I like release? First off, your development rate is trash. So, I'm going to go ahead and shy away from you. John Brown, normal. Okay, everyone's looking normal here. All y'all normal head-ass people. Normal. 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 Okay, so we're a little late. I think we're a little late on this wide receiver run. Now, I got some people in my back pocket that you would not see coming. That you would not see. Did you just see that? Christian Kirk? Did you just see that? That you would not see coming. Okay? John Ross. There's a boy named Jalen Strong. I don't know if you've ever seen him. He's a monster. He could have been picked already. Corey Coleman. He's good. Could have been picked already. Look at just like the depth of receivers. Jalen Strong. Someone come take a look at this guy. 91 speed, 90 excel, 84 catching, 81 catch of traffic, 85 spectacular catch. His route running is put him in the slot. He's all right. He'll be okay. Run him on a freaking deep route and he burns somebody. He's gonna catch that shit. Okay. Do not sleep on this young man. He is a beast. He is a beast. Jalen Strong has been a sleeper of mine in Madden for a really long time. But obviously we don't have to pick him right now because that's not in our best interest to do so. So let's go with. Where did I see him? Where did I see him? Where did I see him? Christian Kirk, okay? Do you think we could wait? 91 speed, 92 excel, 83 catching, 81 catch traffic. Route running is better than Jalen Strong. Spectacular catch, 81. 85 jumping, elusiveness. he's good, man. Possession catch. He's good. He's 5'11", 200 pounds. And he's got the star development rate. Now, we have one receiver. Okay? Tight end. Jimmy Graham. All these guys, you're past all the people. Tight end is so slim at selection, you're past all the people that actually would make a change to your whole entire team. Running back, I'm not worried about that. Everyone wants to be a running back. So we got a whole line, and we do not forget about our slot corner, okay? I think that's who we're going to pick after we make this wide receiver selection. So we're going to go with Christian Kirk. Put in the comments what y'all think about that. John Brown would be a solid pick here, but Christian Kirk's development rate is what really sells him. He's only 22 years old, and he's got great potential. So Christian Kirk, welcome to the squad. Look at that, good pick. So we're gonna go ahead and make that pick. Then we're gonna roll over to corners again, over to the other side of the field, switch it up. Jonathan Joseph. Now look at this boy. 92 speed, 90 excel, 80 zone, 76. I like zone coverage in a slot corner just because that's all they really play. That's all they really play, man. Unless you're blitzing, they're playing a flat or they're playing a purple. Like, just think about that. Man-to-man, 82 zone. So, I'm probably gonna go with Jonathan Joseph. I don't care that he's old. Eli Apple's a good player. 74 zone. 70. So I'm probably going to go with Jonathan Joseph just because he can cover the zone. I don't care that he's old. We can replace him in a draft.
The Lions are
now we're going to go ahead and pick up an offensive player. So, Jimmy Graham, you look good, bro. No homo. But let's see who else we got down here. Luke Wilson. Always been a sleeper for me. Great speed at the tight end position. Great. I mean, not great catching, decent catching. But 90 excel off of the block. 86 speed. I'll put him on a up the seam. He's killing it. His route running is trash. Like, don't get it twisted. But he's killing it no matter what. I'm giving him a chance. Jimmy Graham. Okay, 32 years old. Can run a lot better. 87 excel. Better catching than Luke. Not as good as speed and excel. He can run better routes. His run block is trash. 82 catching traffic, but he runs better routes than my man's. So, what would you go with? What would you go with? Vertical threat, speed, 74. Absolutely not. We like a tight end with some speed. Vernon Davis, you're not looking too bad, buddy. 86. I think we're gonna go with a running back here. Philip Lindsay, 25 years old, star, normal rate, break tackle 80, 93 speed, great, 91 excel, 90 agility, 93 carrying, good. I don't care about the trucking. He's elusive. Catch 64. Now, we're talking about a back for the team that I like to use. We like a receiving back. So someone like James White will be a great pick. Now that I know playing this game, dude, oh my. Diamond in the rough right here. Tariq Cohen. I know playing this game, James White gets injured a lot. 92 speed, 93 excel. Wow. 95 juke move. 76 catching. Look at this guy's route running. Oh, this has got to be it. Hits cover the ball. Look at this guy. Tariq Cohen, superstar. Perfect fit, man. Perfect fit. Wow, look at that. 55 in true talent. Make your selection. Now we're going to go a slot wide receiver. Who would be good in the slot? This guy. Speed. Okay. 94, 90 excel, 81 catching, 77 catching traffic. His route running is good. Spectacular catch, 85. Catching traffic could be a little higher. But when you're down in the 70s, you're not too worried about that, okay? You're not. You're just not. 92 excel, like 81 catching, 82 catch traffic. These guys, he can run good routes, but John Brown is a great player. In my opinion, I like the way that he plays. He does run good routes. His catching traffic's a little low. Maybe Travis Benjamin would be a better look here. 82 catching traffic. His speed is right there too. His Excel is 1 more than John Brown's. His 2 less speed. Same catching, but higher catching traffic. I think we're going to go here. Yeah, I'm going to go with Travis Benjamin just because he's got around the same speed. I mean, speed versus catching traffic and a slot. I'm going with Travis Benjamin here. Travis Benjamin, welcome to the squad, homie. So, positions that we're missing.
The Lions are now on the clock.
Fullback. Let's see what we're at. Fullback. And we need a tight end. So I'm going to go ahead with the best fullback here. Juicy Boy. Juicic Star. Look at that. We like.
The Lions are now.
I'm just filling in holes now, basically. Tight end. Jimmy Graham's still there. I'm just going to go ahead and pick up Vernon Davis because his speed is higher. And he can catch for 86. Jimmy Graham's speed is not there. So I'm going to go ahead and drive Vernon Davis just for a vertical threat for our team and our scheme. Bars.
Are now on the clock.
Now, let's see. Can I give y'all a pro tip? Give y'all a pro tip. So, see these guys right here? There's a little thing that I like to do called trade bait. Alright? Trade bait is basically I will pick a very high overall. Let's say I picked a very high overall center. Okay? Obviously, I'm not going to trade my tackles because they're the only things we have. Trash guys here. If you can't fucking hear him, he's loud as hell. But so let's take this guy for example. Pass protector. Okay? 90 strength, 76 run block, 78, 77. Now you're talking about mixed with a bunch of other linemen that are high 90s, high or low 90s, high 80s. Your quarterback is being protected. Plus, you got a running back coming out of the back that can catch, which means I can dump it off in a hurry. And I have a quarterback that can scramble. Look at that team scheme and offensive scheme. Okay, just check that out. You got to dump off to a speedy running back. You got a speedy quarterback that can throw on the run. And you got 4 other guys on your offensive line that can hold stuff down while you're doing it. You line up in with a fullback back there. We got Juicy Boy. He's taking a block too. Now, maybe your running back takes a block. Let's say the linebacker blitzes gets past your center because your center is garbage. Or 77 Ryan Jensen. He gets past your center. He's got to go through your running back, who blocks and then maybe breaks off for a pass. I dump it. He blocks. I run to the outside, buy time, throw on the run. He blocks and then I throw to a tight end. Maybe my fullback comes up, blocks, and I take it to the house on a run. Like in a strong formation, in an I-strong formation. Like we're talking about a very minimal impact by switching those two. The reason I like to do it is because when a team needs a center, you can use this high center that you picked, which in our case would be Alex Mack, okay? Alex Mack, 89, okay? 6'4", big power center, okay? Use him paired with a 2nd and 3rd round pick. You're trading for a star. Pairing with a 1st round pick, Alex Mack, and a 2nd round pick, or maybe a first rounder in the next year, you're trading for a superstar X Factor player there. Like this is a big contender right here. You throw in maybe 2 or 3 of these linemen that we're talking about, you can change your whole team in one trade. So, Ryan Jensen, welcome to the squad, young son. Now, what I like to do,
The Lions are now on the clock.
in these later rounds, obviously we're going to pick a good kicker. But we already have our slot wide receiver. We have our 2 wide receivers. We have our tight end. We have a running back. I don't care about the backup running back. We got a quarterback. We got our trade bait. Defensive line, I don't give a fuck about. Any defensive lineman can block shit. We can get coverage sacks no matter what. That is what this scheme for the defense is. You bring around your secondary and make them extraordinary. which means basically if you were to pick a defensive line first, all that means is that your defensive line is going to get to the quarterback quicker. That's all that means. Or that your run is going to be stopped a little bit quicker. We're talking about I got Bobby Wagner and Ryan Kerrigan. We're talking about we have linebackers that can get to the running back immediately. All right, we got run stopper safeties. If I'm blitzing and coming up and pressuring and pressing the box, ain't no run getting through nothing. Okay, you got a secondary that can play some zone and play man when we blitz. You're talking about a secondary that's unstoppable. Look at this. A- safety, B free safety, corners A-. Look at all those. Look at all those A's and B's, greens on the left. We're talking about coverage sacks here. I'm not picking D line. I'd rather just sim it. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is pick up a second middle linebacker. Now the reason we're doing that, what happens when I run the scheme where I have 4 linebackers in coverage? What happens when I run that? I get 3-4 and 4-3 confused. What happens? Your man comes in, he can't play zone, he gets torched. Okay, zone coverage 69. He gets torched every time. Alec Ogletree, zone coverage 60. And we're looking for a guy that's in the 70s here, zone coverage 64. We're looking for a guy that has some decent zone. Okay, these guys are getting even worse. 69. Monte Teo, 71. Okay, hit power 85. Why is his overall so low? Let's take a look at it. His block shedding. Middle linebacker block shedding 68. I'll tell you why. He's got a 75 catching, bro. A 75 catching, bro. The reason his shit is so low is because his strength is low, his man coverage is low. It's little things. This is a decent player. You got a decent player right here. I didn't say he was good. I said he was decent. Zone coverage 71. Monte Teo, welcome to the squad. You saw Justin Tucker in the back just get picked. You know what that means? We're going for a kicker next.
The Lions are now on the clock.
If you have watched this far to the video, I've said this in almost every draft I've ever done, including the one that got 8,000 views. We go with Graham Cracker Boot every single time. Star development rate, he's 32 years old, but why do we go with him? His kick power is a 99. 99 thou wow. Look at that, man. 85, actually, I ain't too worried about that. I'm a boss kicker, even though I missed like half the kicks in this game. 99 kick power. Do me a favor, if you have made it this far into the draft, go ahead and put Graham Cracker Boot. Graham, just like how his first name is spelled, Cracker Boot, B-O-O-T. Graham Cracker Boot, because he's got a 99 kick power. If you have watched this far to the video, we're going ahead and draft this mug right here. Then we're going to get a punter. We're going to get a punta. A punta. Here we go. I shouldn't say that. That's like Spanish for bitch or some shit. I just take the best one. I don't really care about punters. I barely punt anyway. Because I'm a beast. I'm being cocky and stupid. Yeah, I've punted before. And I've definitely turned it over on downs many a time. But now I worry about D tackle. What's up? What's up, Pico? I like you, dog. Boom. Run stopper, 74.
The Lions are now on the clock.
If you don't believe the scheme that I'm talking about right here, go ahead and check out my fantasy league draft franchise now. Go check it out. It's the one with the Eagles. Look at that. They said that was a good pick. We're 5-0 against all Madden, and we just played Patrick Mahomes. Okay? And we sacked him twice. Alright? And we got a pick 6 for 96 yards on him. So, and we won. So, I'm just talking about cover sacks, schemes that you can use for your defense. Obviously, there's different schemes that you can use. The scheme that I like to use is to use zone coverage and blitz with boss linebackers like Bobby Wagner and Ryan Kerrigan. Blitz, but usually I like to use zone linebackers because I play a lot of zone coverage, which is why I drafted a corner with some good zone, a slot corner with good zone. So, I'm going to go ahead and make one more selection. I believe it was left tackle or left end that we need. Nope. Was it right in? Oh, so we already drafted the line. Let's go ahead and get a second D tackle. Brandon Meebane. Everybody's so old in the league. Brandon Meebane. I remember when these dudes were young and like people were hype and like nobody knew who Patrick Mahomes was. We're gonna go ahead and pick up a running back just for when our guy gets tired. Someone who could catch out of the backfield, you know. That is what we like to do. 71 catching. McKinnon, let's see what you got. Star development. 73 catching. It's not bad. You got good speed. What's up, McCoy? I'm an Eagles fan, so I always have some sort of love for McCoy. 70 catching. Chris Thompson, you're a catching back. Star, 73. Okay, we'll go with Chris Thompson here. Awesome. Star development rate. That's great for us. Good pick. Boom. We're going to go ahead and sim the rest of the draft. I appreciate y'all for locking into this one. We made it to round 30. I know this is going to be a long video. Most of these draft videos are, but I appreciate y'all for watching. Go ahead and drop a like. If we make it to 300 views on this video, I will do another draft video of your choice. You want a first pick? You want a last pick? You want a mid-draft pick? I was thinking about doing... I actually used the app to get a real draft in real life that you pay money for in a league, and thought about doing a team with that actual... the actual team that I drafted in real life. If you guys would like to see a video like that, please drop a suggestion. I love communicating with you guys. I love communicating with this community. And I love Madden. I love YouTube. It really puts me at ease, and I really like doing this. So I appreciate you guys. Join the Juice Squad if you haven't already. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the team. All right, something I want y'all to focus on here. Look at these overalls. 84 overall. What did we pick first? Who remembers? We picked defense first. But we have a 91 overall offense. Just think about that for a second, okay? Just think about that for a second. Obviously, we're going to move Kirk into Benjamin's spot because we don't want him there. We want him starting and Benjamin in the slot. Tariq Cohen, boss. Cam Newton, beast. Tight end could be better. Obviously, I think that picking up a second wide receiver would be very awesome here. And using your trade bait, which would be Alex Mack, and to start Jensen, followed and surrounded by all these people around him that can guard, okay? Trade him for a better wide receiver. Trade him for a better tight end. Trade him for a superstar, okay? Middle linebacker too. Now, let's go ahead and change our scheme, okay? Change your scheme. Let's run a 4-3 here. 4-3. We'll run 4-3 quarters. Just focus up. Focus up here. Defense, 4-3 quarters. Now, that moves the linebackers together and then the 4 men here and allowing Jonathan Joseph to play in the slot. Now, look at this, man. Obviously, our free safety could be a little bit better, but our linebackers are there. Look at this. Bobby Wagner, game changer. Davis, Kerrigan. If you guys want to go ahead and see a game maybe with this squad, let me know in the comments. But I would like y'all to give me more tips on the draft in itself. But this is coverage, sacks, and interceptions all day. All day. All day. So, obviously, this is the team that I would go with the mid-pick draft. I appreciate y'all for watching. I ain't gonna say peace. Peace.